Hello everyone, I got Pico4 last week and I have some time with it for the test. Before I go the detail, let me tell you the conclusion. It is old enough to upgrade and I gonna use Pico4 as my main VR device from now on. It has some problems though. I am looking for the solutions for them and I think I found them. I will tell you about it in another video later. Yes, now let's go the detail. Pico4 is the new device from Pico, the VR company. Actually, I had some expectation from the company because the last one before the Pico4 was a Pico3. Many reviewers said Pico3 has very close quality and spec with the Quest2. So I can easily think that they can make better one than Quest2 next round. All people have own thought. Let me clear out it. It's my 100% my preference. If you are curious, I'm a heavy pcvr user. The most time I spend in VR is in PC. So please refer it. And the other VR devices now I have are the HTC Vive Pro 2 and Meta Quest 2, and I had Pimax AKX, but I don't have now. Pro number 1, comfort. It is the most comfortable HMD I ever owned. It is almost perfect just from the box. Personally, I want to have Meta Quest Pro style face and forehead cushion for my use, but for ordinary users, it doesn't need any extra accessory for the comfort. It's my humble opinion. The weight itself is very good, and the weight balance is also great because the form factor of the narrow shape of each design, which could be achieved by the pancake ranges. Pro number 2, pancake ranges, the larger sweet spot. The biggest improvement factor than the previous VR hardware is the ranges. Pico4 uses pancake ranges unlike all other VR hardware before. Previous VR HMDs use Fresnel range. Now the HMD can be very neat and small by it. The Meta Quest 2 was the great HMD for sweet spot, but compared with the other Fresnel ranges VR, but the Pico4 sweet spot is even better. I will share my perspective view for the sweet spot each device. It's really huge. Pro number 3, pancake ranges, huge reduced gallery. Another nice part of these ranges is immensely reducing gallery. Gallery is a distorted and blurred part between the heavy contrast area of view. Now, even though strong contrast image in the VR, it's finally sharpened and clearer than ever before. Pro number 4, good audio. It was a surprising part. I didn't expect anything about the audio of this device, but it's really good. Thinking of each size, I was surprised. It's much better than Quest 2, and the 3D audio is also acceptable. When I first got the Quest 2, it was a great hardware, but for audio and strap, I felt it must need another other replaced accessory. But for Pico4, it doesn't make me feel like that. Pro number 5, the motor integrated IPD adjustment. Pico4 uses motor for adjust IPD without eye trackers. I like the idea auto IPD adjustment by motor with eye trackers. Without eye trackers, I thought it was meaningless. But after I used Pico4, I've changed my mind. Usually, HMDs use dial node for the IPD adjustment. It is good method indeed, but I often touch it by mistake. And another way to do adjust IPD is physically moves lens slider like the way Quest2 uses. The problem of the method, I cannot adjust it while viewing screen. Adjust IPD by click on the screen and the physically lenses moves follow by it. It makes it clean and wonderful feeling. Pro number 6. FOV. Many Pico4 reviewers said the FOV is slightly improved than Quest2. However, at least for me, it was not slight improvement. It was a lot. I don't know, maybe. It's heavily depending on users' head shapes or IPD. It's not like Pimax product, but it is very sure. It has a meaningful improvement for me. I felt for Horizon FOV, it's similar or slightly bigger than bundle-faced cushioned Vive Pro 2. And for vertical FOV, it's really large. Of course, it's larger than Vive Pro 2 or Quest 2. It is a little bit less than Pimax AKX. It's like I'm wearing a Raj goggle. Pro number 7. Pass-through has gamma correction and colored. Quest 2 has very good and natural pass-through image, but you cannot check one message on your phone and while wearing the headset. When you see monitor panel while wearing Quest 2, it's just whiten out. You cannot recognize anything from it, but you can check it with the Pico4 while keep the headset on your head. Maybe now you should get why I think it is a valuable upgrade from Quest 2. Mainly as a pcvr users, it's very meaningful step up. But now it's a time for cons. It has problems, and I think it is not a good choice of upgrade from players who use Quest 2 mainly for standalone. Cons. Con number 1. Tracking. The HMD has a tracking issue for now. The controllers are tracked very well. It's even better than Quest 2 for me. Maybe it's because of its tracking ring shape, but HMD has slightly juddery. People said it's the anti-vibration software problem. As it's not known as a hardware problem, I hope it will fix soon. Con number 2. Quest 2 accessories are not compatible. Everyone should agree that Quest 2 is the market major and dominant VR device, so the most VR accessories are made for Quest 2. I also have many Quest 2 accessories such as flight stick add-on, over-ear speakers, two-handed weapon holder, and the most core of the older accessory it is the gun stock. Pico4 itself has been finely crafted, though it doesn't need many accessories like Quest 2. However, no compatible gun stock for Pico4 right now. It is a problem for VR FPS game players. Con number 3. It doesn't share rivalry. Obviously, Pico has its own VR store and it doesn't share Meta rivalry. If your contents are strongly relied on the Meta store, it will be a big minus factor. As I said before, my most contents are bought from the Steam and other PC VR store, so it's not big deal for me. I will keep my Meta Quest2 for playing Oculus game. Con number 4. Short battery. It's quite short. As you see my play video, it requires extra battery for long play section. It's about 2 hours, so it's not a serious problem for regular player time. But I use VR not only for gaming, and if the battery is low, it's hard to concentrate on the content for me. So I always connect extra battery while I play the game with the Pico4. Con number 5. Pass-through has no 3D depth. It has a colored pass-through and higher resolution than Quest2, but it's not 3D. It doesn't have depth in it. It's just okay for quick checking what is happening on the monitor or smartphone and what is around you, but it's limited for the augmented reality use because of the lack of depth. Mic comparison. I cannot say which one is better. Actually, this video has been recorded my voice with the Pico4. It's not bad at all. The sound style is different, but hard to say which one is a winner. For my personal preference, Quest2 is slightly better. I will turn both test audio clip now. This is a Pico4 mic test 1 2 3 1 2 3. This is a Pico4 mic test 1 2 3 1 2 3. This is a Quest2 mic test 1 2 3 1 2 3. This is a Quest2 mic test 1 2 3 1 2 3. Pico4 is a great device. It is my first Pico product, and I'm happy about what Pico had offered in this headset. As I previously mentioned, I'm gonna use Pico4 as my main VR device for period. If you are heavy PC VR user and sensitive about the sweet spot and delay, it's good to consider as an upgrade from Quest2. I will share what fix I will do for the tracking issue on my upcoming video. I hope this video informed you well about what you want to know. If you have any question, leave a comment what you want to know more. I will answer you as much as I know. Thank you for watching. I will be back with a new video next time. See you.